Well, hello, friends along the coast. Greetings from the Green Mountains of Vermont, where the snow still lingers. I hope all is well there, or as well as can be in these deeply, deeply difficult times. We're living through the hottest stretch in human history, and we're living through the hottest political stretch that I ever recall, a time of weird and grotesque uh, uh, challenges to normalcy in every way. Um, I want to talk just a little bit about the things we can do right now. One of them, of course, is to play defense against every effort of the Trump administration to cut off funding of the IRA, to stop the monitoring of the world's climate, to take down the funding for climate science, and so on. I trust that you're joining us at Third Act and Indivisible and elsewhere in rallying. I just came back from an excellent couple hours outside a Tesla dealership up here in Burlington. People are on fire. They're doing their best. But playing defense is only half the game, as I don't know, Shohei Ohtani would make clear. You got to play some offense too. And that's why I want to talk to you about Sunday, which is set for September 20th and 21st, the fall equinox. The full website will be out in a week or two, but you can get a version, look at the beta site at sunday.earth. And it's really beautiful, beautiful stuff. Um, um, what we're going to do is try and drive home the notion that this stuff's no longer alternative energy. We've been calling it that forever, as if it's the Whole Foods of energy, nice but pricey. It's the Costco of energy, cheap, available in bulk, on the shelf, and we have to get that across. The price of energy from the sun and the wind and the batteries to store those when the sun drops, that's gone down 90% in the last 10 years. We live on a planet where the cheapest way to produce power is to point a sheet of glass at the sun. That gives us enormous possibilities that we didn't have. California last year managed to burn 25% less natural gas to produce electricity than it had in 2023, simply because it had reached so many solar panels and wind turbines and batteries. But California and every place else needs to do more because we are deep in this climate hole and have only a few years to get out of it. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change has told us we need to cut emissions in half by 2030 to have any hope of staying on a Paris pathway. So that means pushing really, really hard. On Sunday, you're going to have to figure out all kinds of things to do. Some of them can be angry, and many of them, I think, will be celebratory, an effort to shift the zeitgeist, to make people realize how beautiful these possibilities really are. I know from experience that you guys will come up with remarkable things to do, remarkable ways to drive this message home. So God bless you for it. And it's going to be, it is a long and difficult year, um, a long and difficult time. And I feel it deeply and acutely. Um, but it's also the moment when we have to come together to do all that we can. Thank you enormously.